Welcome back. You might have noticed a slight degradation in the picture quality. I'm having some issues with the light. I'm going to fix it at some point. So moving on, there is this caret, okay, caret, which you can use at the start. If you use the caret before a character, it's going to match any pattern in the string where it's anything which starts with a T, for example here, okay. If the string starts with a T, if the test string which you provide to this pattern starts with a T, it's going to say yes, it found it. Okay, does it start with TURN? Yes, it found it. Does it start with data? Of course not, so it didn't return anything. Okay, so like caret is at the start, dollar is at the end. Okay, so is there a period at the end of the string? Yes. Okay, it's able to extract that period. Is there an S at the end of the string? In this case, there is no period, so it's S. Yes, it's able to do that. What about here? Dollar, period and a dollar. Basically, there is no period at the end of the string. So is it going to find something? It does. Okay, because if you remember, we went through that. A dollar is supposed to extract a position. Okay, so if you have 5 dots, right, 5 or 3 periods, it's going to extract the entire E, A, and C. Okay, so dollar here is basically meaning that the last character, any character, is going to extract. Okay, what if I were to do $2? Okay, it's going to extract the last two. Okay, if I do $5 or if I do 5 periods, okay, it's going to extract the last 5 characters. Okay, which it does. Okay, it's going to extract the entire dollars. Okay, if I put the entire dollars, if I put this in a square bracket, okay, what happens when you put it in a square bracket? The special meaning of the dollar is gone. Okay, we already talked about that. So now it is going to look for that dollar sign, and if there is a dollar sign somewhere, it's going to extract it. If there was no dollar sign, it's not going to return any dollar. Okay, but it's going to match each and every character. It's going to pattern match each and every character in this string, and it's going to return that. Okay, so it's able to return D. So the first thing it finds is R, because there is R here, so it returns R. It returns D, which is the next thing it finds, and so on, right? What if it's a dollar outside of that square bracket? Okay, that means it's going to find something at the end of the string. Any of these characters end of the string is going to return something. Okay, so it was able to find S, because S is one of the characters in that square bracket, so it's able to return that. I hope it is clear. I think you'll probably have to go through this and try to sort of at least spend some time and try to understand what each position of a meta character within inside or outside a square bracket means, or what it is doing, and you probably want to play around with it. Okay, it's not very intuitive, and it's perfectly fine. Okay, here it's not able to return anything because it's looking for, so there is no S here, right? So it's looking for the last character, okay, before the end of the line. Okay, it's not able to find that, so it returns nothing. Okay, do you think it will return anything here? No. Okay, because it's not able to find that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so this is one type. We looked at the caret, we looked at dollar. Now we look at star. Okay, so the star symbol extracts 0 or more occurrences of the pattern to the left of it in the entire string. Okay, for example, to the left of this star is B. So if you give it AC, so there is 0 B. Okay, so 0 or more occurrences of B. So there is, in this case, there is 0 B. So it's able to, for example, AB star will extract A followed by 0 or more B. Okay, So it will extract A, it will extract B, it will extract ABB, it will extract ABBB, and so on. Okay. So let's try some of these things. Okay. So it's able to extract that. What about here? It's able to find one B before that thing in this pattern, right? It's able to find one B before the star, the position of the star. It's going to extract ABC. Now it is able to find two B's. So B, so 1B and 1B and 2B. Okay, so it's able to extract ABBC. Okay, data that is of this A, there is one occurrence of A, but there is no more. Okay, so it's going to extract the entire data. Okay, DAA, what do you think it will extract? Okay, so let's think about it. Okay, so 0 or more occurrences of A after DA. Okay, so DA, 0 or more occurrences. Okay, so DA, and there is 0 occurrences after that. Okay, so it's only going to extract DA. Okay, because it's looking for another A. Okay, so it is able to find DA. Okay, DA, but then it's not able to find any other A after DA because T took that position. So 0A, so 0 more, so it says 0 or more, right? So it's able to extract DA only. Okay, here you have DA. Okay, so let's see. So DA, okay, and 0 or more occurrences of A after that. Okay, so it's still going to just do DA. So it's okay, it's able to do 2 times DA because we inserted one more data. Okay, so we have DAT AAA and DATA. Okay, so it's able to extract this and it's able to extract this because this position of A is 0. Okay, so there is no more position of A. There is no A here, there is no A here. There is A afterwards, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so it's not looking for that. What about here? URN star. Okay, it's able to extract that. Okay, what about here? So you have 2 URNs. Okay, it's able to extract that because there is N and there is no more occurrences of N after that. So it's able to find one N, but no more N after that. Okay, what about here? Okay, you are looking for TURN. Okay, it's going to return only one TURN because this is an uppercase T. Okay, so it's going to look for N. Okay, it found N and it's going to look for TUR on there. So again, you probably will have to play around with it. It's a little tricky, but if you understand this and if you play around with this, you should be able to figure that out. Okay, same thing here. So I'm trying to repeat this thing over and over so that it's a little bit clear. Okay, here it's going to match. So it's in a square bracket. Okay, followed by a star outside of it. It's going to match A, B, any 0 or more occurrences of A and B. Okay, so it's going to match 0 occurrences of A or B. It's going to match A, it's going to match B, it's going to match AB, BA, ABA, any number of AB, BB, whatever it is. Okay, so it's able to. So there are 3 spaces. There is no A or B in here, so it's able to extract the 3 spaces because it says 0 or more. Okay, here it's going to extract A, B, and the rest of the 3 spaces. It's going to extract A and B because here you remove the star, so you're just playing around. Okay, it's able to extract A and B and nothing else. Okay, ABA, you give it, it's able to extract ABA and then the rest of the spaces. Again, ABA and the space. Okay, so that's a bit on star. Okay, then there is plus. Okay, so now star was 0 or more. Okay, plus is 1 or more. Okay, so DATA plus. Okay, so it's going to look for A. If there is no A after DAT in any of this string, it's not able to find that thing. Okay, so let's look at that. So DAT plus is going to look for T, okay, because there is one occurrence of T and two occurrences of T. Okay, so there are two T's. So you're going to extract DAT and DAT. Okay. DAA, what happens here? Okay. So there is, it's expecting one occurrence, one or more occurrence. Okay. There is D, A, and then there is zero occurrence of A. Okay. But it's looking for one or more. So it's not going to return anything. Okay. Here it's going to return. Okay. Because it's able to find one occurrence of A here. Okay. TURN, what do you think it will return? It's going to return URN. Okay. Because it's able to find that N and the UR before that. Okay. Question mark. Okay. This one, so one or more, zero or more, and question mark is only 0 or 1. Okay. So either 0 or one occurrence. Okay. So DAT is going to look for T and then A. So if it finds DATA, it's going to return. If it finds DAA, because here there is 0 or more occurrence of T. Okay, so here there is 0 or more occurrence of T. So it's going to return both. Okay. Okay. Here 0 or 1. Okay, so it's only going to return this. Okay, so let's see what it returns. So it's definitely going to return this 0 or 1, and it's going to return DATA. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 0 or 1. Okay, so it's because it's not able to find, because it is finding 4 occurrences of T, it doesn't return those. Okay, so it's only going to return 0 or 1. Okay, so because it is able to find 4 occurrences, it only returns this. Okay, what about here? So 0 or 1. Okay, so it is able to find here one occurrence of T, but it is looking for A. Okay, either DA or DAA, because DA by itself is 0 occurrences of A. Okay, right, because it's looking for A before the question mark. So if it's just DA, that means it's 0 occurrences of A. If it's DA, that means it's 1 occurrences of A before the question mark. Okay, but it's not able to find that. Okay, so it returns DA. Confusing. I know it's confusing, but let's move on. Okay, you'll have to just play around with it. Okay, even to me sometimes it's a bit of a puzzle, right? So you just have to play around with it, whether you're going to get it. But it's very important. Okay, so that's the other problem. Okay, the problem is that it is very, very important when you're dealing with real data. You will have to sort of use this to extract the pattern you need, to convert it in a form which you can analyze. Okay, and we'll get into that later, especially in the homework. Okay, you're going to get a homework which is going to use that. Okay, so here it's looking for N. Okay, 0 or 1 occurrence. So is it able to find N before the question mark? Okay, last place, yes, it is able to find. Even if you didn't have an N, okay, even if you didn't have an N here, for example, right, it will still return UR. Okay, you see that? Because 0 or 1 occurrences of N. Okay, so here we are saying 0 occurrences of N. Okay, so let me just make a mark. Okay, so here we have 0 occurrence of N. Okay, here it's going to return turn. Okay, here it's going to return turn 3 times, I think. Okay, because you have turning. What about here? Okay, so it's going to look for 0 or 1 occurrences of U. So it's going to find this, and find this. I think it's going to do the same thing, 3 times turn. Okay.